Yo, people, you telling me back again for another Red Talk? Flawless, what's good, bro?
What you telling me, family? You good and everything, yeah?
Yeah, all good, bro. All
That's
good, all
what's
good. Big up the chat. Do you know what I mean? Good few things to talk about. Do you know what I'm saying? That have basically just, come to my attention today. Obviously, there's the Rashford shit. Barcelona being cheapskates as usual. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's cheap already and they're trying to save even more money. Nothing new there. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
Barca.
yeah, bro, it's Barca stuff, bro. This thing here, yeah. If Man United are looking at Balde, for instance, yeah, if they are, which I don't believe they are, then get that involved in the Rashford deal. Because really and truly, yeah, we're getting his wages off the books anyway, and Rashford's wages alone is gonna enable us to do a lot of things. So get his wages off the fucking wage bill. Do you know what I'm saying? If they want to pay less for Rashford, bruv, dash in a young Balde, you get me?
Yeah. What's he been saying? I'm gonna double check in a second. What's he been saying in regards to injury? Because I actually rate Balde. I think he's a good player. Like when we played them actually in the Europa League in the knockout tie, I was impressed with him since back then, and that was obviously under Ten Hag. So, but then I know he had a couple bad injuries, so I don't know how much he's played. But if we're looking at a left back,
the last time I saw them play, he was playing and he looked fine to me, bro. So unless he's had another setback or something like that, I think he's been active, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
United have dismissed claims they're willing to accept less than 26 million for Rashford in a permanent move. The club insists there's no room for negotiation. Yeah, that's right, bro. To be honest, bro, 26 million for Rashford is cheap, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
For what he's gonna get, of course. When you look at some of the other attackers who have gone for what they've gone for, and you look at wherever you think Rashford is, he's done more than them. No matter Wake was what? I mean, like 50, 60.
Yeah, around that. It could be more.
It could be something like that. When you look at what other attacking players go for as well, this is someone, again, we know Rashford's deficiencies, but especially in that league, he gonna give you output. He gonna give you output. Like, so yeah, that's what I would say with that. But if it's Balde, I'll just check then. Seems to have played this season. Go get him. I like the fact we're looking at left backs though. I like that rumor. Whether it's him or not, I do like that because we need a left back, I think.
Oh, we do for sure, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Whether it's cover for Luke Shaw because we're gonna play my man there, or not even cover for Luke Shaw, someone to replace Luke Shaw, and Luke Shaw could be the cover. But if we're gonna play Dorgu, or we're gonna identify Dorgu as a winger first that can fills in that fullback, which I think we should, then we need to bring in a fullback.
I think that should be the thing with Dorgu, because I don't know what Carrick's seen in that 1 or 2 days that he worked with Dorgu, because he figured that out quick, because I didn't see it. Someone would have said...
Could have had a word, though. You know, the ones there, because sometimes players could have said to the new manager, you know what, like, do you know what I mean? Like let me get a run out up here, like, do you know what I'm saying?
It might have been him, whoever it was, if it was Dorgu who told Carrick that, and he took that on board, because he looked comfortable. If someone would have said that he's an actual, like, attacking player, like his whole career, I would have believed him, type of thing. He didn't look like... That's the most comfortable I've seen him look. He doesn't look like somebody doing a job there, is the point I'm making. He looks like, to the point where I'm like, you look like you're doing a job fullback. Play him as winger. I think he offers a lot going forward, but also from the defensive aspect, very similar to what Part, not to the level, but what Part Ji-sung did.
No, you're 100% spot on. It's similar. It's a similar profile.
It's a similar thing.
He gives you just as much defensively as he does attacking wise. He's got the discipline, the energy. Do you know what I'm saying? And the positional discipline, bro. Like, he's the perfect player to play in the big games, because you know that he's not going to shirk his responsibilities. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's a proper two-way player in an era where they don't really exist anymore.
There is a two-way players. Literally having that conversation just yesterday, because someone asked me about, what was we talking about? Oh, the difference, like, with for centre backs, and what the difference is now for centre backs, more so like, and what it was like back then. And I was saying they do less one-on-one, and then we was talking about the 4-4-2 era, and I was saying in this era, it was like there's left midfielders and right midfielders. Back then, you have to help your fullback. There was no defensive midfielder solely to help out to do that job.
Both midfielders had to defend, and both midfielders used to attack. They used to take turns, bro. Like, man are going on like Roy Keane wasn't breaking into the box and still scoring goals. Like,
That's for a lot of people didn't know. What I realized was a lot of people didn't know he started off as an attacking midfielder. Like when he was at Forest, that was his game. And when he first came to Manchester United, that was his game. Then Brian Robson had a conversation with him, and then it was like, you need to get on the ball some more if you're gonna be successful at Manchester United. And obviously we know what he became. But yeah, with Dogu, I do like him as an option there because I think he can play left wing or right wing, and then like you said, emergency left back if needs be. But I'm glad that we're looking at the left back area. As much as we need midfielders, that is number one priority. Go get a left back.
Agreed. So yeah, man, it's interesting, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But
very much so. Plenty of transfer news because I'm seeing stuff about if Manchester United get into the Champions League, like what we could prioritize, this and that. Obviously, midfield, man, I've mentioned the left back as well. And what is being overlooked because it's positive for Manchester United is the amount of wages we're going to save on. Because when our wage bill is high, everybody mentions it. But we've been slashing the wage bill. If you look at the people who have left in the last 3-4 years, whether you rate them or not, it's big money. Even if you go back to the likes of a Cavani, for example, and Pogba, for example, and players like this, it's man, we're on big money. And we continue to slash wages. And if it's Sancho, Rashford, Casemiro, that's 3 of the 4 top earners right there.
Yeah.
Throwing Mount.
100%, bro. So, like, bro, I can't lie. The rebuild and the restructure is going very well. When you look at what we're doing, and even the players we've been linked with, they're not going to be on massive money. Like, we've been linked with, obviously, Iliman Ndiaye. Yeah, if we do end up getting him, they said that, obviously, if you get Champions League, there'll be, obviously, more money available. Then they'll look to get another attacker in, which will probably be him, which would be amazing. But the priority is going to be to rebuild the midfield. And yeah, even the players we've been linked to in the midfield, I can't complain, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything's just looking calm, bro. And even the Harry Maguire sitch, they're saying he's on 180 right now. He's looking to take a pay cut, probably going to be down to about 130 or something like that. 130 for Harry Maguire is light.
Yeah, if he takes a pay cut and you're saving even more money, and he is 5th because you've got Euro, you got De Ligt, you got Martinez, you got Heaven, and he's 5. I hear it. You mentioned there the midfielders as well. Because everyone knows we need multiple midfielders. We're going to get linked. Obviously, Baliba's going to be there because we went in for the summer. English midfielders were always, any English player who's playing at a good level in the Premier League, we're always going to get linked to. So Ward and Anderson are going to be there. I can't remember the guy's surname, I can't pronounce it, but who Brighton apparently are looking at as a Baliba replacement. I've said go get him. If he's the replacement for Baliba, just, skip that. Don't wait for Brighton to go sign him, and then it's 2 years down the line, and man's 80, 90 million. Go sign him now. Is he Ghanaian? Yeah, he's Ghanaian. He plays in the...
The one thing I would say to that is that at Brighton, you can afford to get it wrong, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Because they'll get him for cheap, and there's not going to be a lot of eyes on him, so he'll be allowed to settle in. At Man United, if you sign that and you don't hit the ground running... Man are doing him like they tried to do Sesko, like they tried to do Cunha, like they tried to do Dorgu, and everyone else. All this fan base are not patient, bro.
Oh, yeah. But with the fan base, it's like, we know where because this is the same fan base, large proportion of it, who were give Amorim time when we was averaging 1 win per month. We drew against West Ham, and all of a sudden now it's a problem. Now all of a sudden Carrick's not the guy, and this, that, and the third, and we can't break down low blocks and rare. So that's why I don't even mind that, because we need multiple. Me and Zaid was discussing this. If Casemiro goes, which we know he's going to go, let's say whether Agate stays or leaves, our only senior midfielder is Maino. He's the only senior central midfielder we have. So we're going to be in 4. You need 3. Because you need 4. You need 2 for each. Because you can't have 3 midfield. You can't just bring 2 and then you've only got 3 and then 1 gets injured. And then you're down to the bare bones. Because we know Agate is useless. He's no good whatsoever. So literally, Maino's the only one you have. So they have to invest heavily in that area, which I think they will. Oh, yeah, we do have a clause in the Greenwood sale
50%.
well. Yeah. So if he moves on as well, that's even more money also. If Chelsea
that's
do sell
that Greenwood money, 10%. Rashford money, Rasmus money, plus the money we was going to spend anyway. And then Cass's wages off.
Yeah, Sancho's wages off.
Sancho's wages off.
Yeah, slashing of Maguire's wages.
Yeah, bro, we got bread to spend in the summer. Just get Champions League and we can do the mad thing. We could bring in 4 quality players.
That's what we need in an ideal world. You go
maybe 5 because they're looking at bringing in a goalkeeper.
Or is it? Are they looking
Yeah,
for
because
backup to the
apparently
men?
Bayinder's going to leave, and obviously Anana's out on loan, so he'll leave permanently, and we'll get some money for that as well.
Yeah. We get some bread for those two also. Which then
Hmm.
go get another Lamens. I'm sure you can find one. I'm pretty sure you can find one. You found the men's out of the blue.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, even the Vitek youth that we've got out on loan, yeah, he looks good, bro. I'd bring him back.
Where is he on loan?
I can't remember, but I've been watching compilations of him like recently. Someone dropped one in one of the group chats I'm in, and he looks decent. I think he might be in something weird like the championship or something. I think. Do you know what I'm saying? But
just asking.
I'm not sure. Oh, he's at he's at Bristol. Yeah, he's at Bristol. Is that the championship? It is, right?
Okay. I'm not sure. The chat, like,
Yeah.
But now that's fair.
Is that the championship? Yeah, it's in the championship. So yeah, I was watching like some compilations of the saves that he was making only a few days ago, and he looks like the real deal, bro. He looked like him and Le Mans would be sick, bro. If we could get them both.
Yeah,
if we can get them both together, we're nice, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna be backup, so it's like, yeah, that's what we need. And none of this 40 game a season business, man. Like, pattern this. I hope this is a wake up call for the entire club and the decision makers at the club for this, because it's like, this is ridiculous that we're having a 40 game season. So hopefully it's more than that. And come this time next year, we're talking about being in multiple competitions, because that's where we should be. And with the investment as well, we should be, because we'll have a better squad. So, I hear it with the Vitek thing. You just get Onana, just get the players who are not good enough gone. That's where I'm at with it. The likes of Onana and Bayern there. I'll keep mentioning Mount and things of that and players.
Mount needs to sling his hook, bro. There's even rumors of us potentially looking to cut our losses on Mason Mount, bro.
Rightfully so.
All the right noises. They're saying like 25 million or something. Like, brother, I'll take that.
That's
to get his wages off, bro.
If we get 25 million for Mount, that is phenomenal business.
Plus 250 a week, bro, off the wage bill, brother. Like, brother, these men are actually, I'm hearing the right kind of noises coming out of this club. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Mount's on too much money for you to be overlooking the fact that he's shit, blood, and he's never available, bro.
And he's got the number 7 shirt, and you mentioned it, and I've heard it about
us. You see players like Mason Mount, they got Everton written all over them. You know them ones? Everton player.
Yeah. He's a Moisey player, 100%.
Yeah, bro.
Definitely hardworking, professional, know what you're gonna get, gives his all. Like, that's what that is. Like, he is 110% that. And there's talks of United bringing in another versatile forward. He's already down the bottom of the list anyway. When you look at it, whether it's 10s, right, because he can't really play striker, so it's 10 or right wing, so to speak. He's behind so many players there. Even on the right wing alone is Embremo, Ahmad, Shea Lacey. 10s, you got Bruno, you got Cunha, you got Ahmad, you got Xerxes.
But this is why we need the left hand side to be stabilized, because even if you got, say we've got Dorgu and Cunha there, yeah, cool, but man could use one more in it, because we need a profile of like a direct player, and Iliman Njai is that guy, bruv.
I hear you on that if you're looking profile thing, because we don't know what's the talk with Bruno. Is he staying? Is he going? Like, what's that?
Who fucking knows, bruv? I reckon, yeah, brother. Let's put it this way: if it goes down to him getting a pay rise to stay, they'll fuck him off. You know them, man. Like, if man could just stay and shut up, and he doesn't need because he's got years left on his contract, so we don't actually have to give him more money. Do you know what I'm saying?
He only just recently signed a new deal. It wasn't too long ago.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't need to give him no more money. So it's one of them ones where I think Bruno leaves if we allow him to leave. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think he's got a leg to stand on in that situation, because he has years left on his contract, and he's one of the highest earners. So really and truly, if he wants to leave, they'll get rid of him. They're not going to beg him to stay. Do you know what I'm saying?
This is according to Google. This is on AI. 2027, his contract runs out with an option to extend for another year. And they're saying a release clause exists for clubs outside the Premier League, reportedly set at 56 million.
Million or something. 56, yeah?
56 million, they're saying, but only outside the Prem. So, hey, Saudi, you know what time it is? 56 million. Just saying. I think if we're gonna do this rebuild, let's do the rebuild properly. I've been saying this, even though he's been better as of late. Yes, it's time where players are held accountable, all of them, for these poor performances. Anyone
Agreed.
here, Ten Hag or before, it's time. It might not even necessarily be all your fault. Yes, but we have to move forward. There has to be something where you go, all right, cool. The new crop of players deserves their chance. The likes of Embremo and Cunha and Sesko and Xerxes and players like that. Any new players that come in, Maino, a whole new midfield. Got pretty much a brand new back line as well. Brand new goalkeeper. Only been here a year. Or some of them too. Like, give this lot a shot with whoever the manager's going to be as well. Whether that's Carrick or whether that's somebody else as well. That's where I'm at with it. Yeah, this summer window will be good.
But it's going to be a proper window because it's like, I think we have our positions that we want to address, and then I think that we have
additions,
moving pieces, you know them one. So like, if Bruno moves, then we'll do this. If this player moves, then we'll do this. For instance, if Josh leaves, then we'll do this. Do you know what I'm saying? We've got those situations that we don't really know, innit? But I think
the uncertainties.
But I think if everything stays the same, then I think we sign a left back, 2 starting level midfielders, and a project midfielder. Do you know what I'm saying? And then perhaps a goalkeeper. I think it's just them 5. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't. You know what it is? It depends, bro. Like, because like I know there's been mixed reports about Xerxes, but nowhere has it said that he actually wants to leave. You know them ones. So it's one of them ones where if he's happy, and he's getting minutes under this manager and he's playing well and the team are winning games and he can see that we're building something, I think that he'll chill for another year, bro, personally. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think it depends on everything else.
Yeah, I think he'll back himself. And I think with him, a major part of it, you mentioned minutes. Manager. Who is the manager going to be? Does the manager join and go, hey, you know what? Xerxes is one of my guys. He's going to play significant minutes. Or does the manager join and go, nah, I don't really like Xerxes. He's going to be a bit part player. Granted, we'll be in more competitions as well.
This shit right here. Yeah. You know what I mean? Get Champions League. All of a sudden, everyone's happy.
You know what? I didn't realize until that football and terrorist Amarim left. And then like we won some games and we were talking about Champions League, how much I've missed us being in it. Like I genuinely just missed it. I can't believe I'm saying I missed this. How bad it's been. I missed the nights. I actually miss being like United are in the Champions League. I'm like, and I could potentially
starting to forget what them nights even feel like. You know, the ones they're sitting down on a Tuesday night or a Wednesday night under the floodlights. Like, man, I don't even remember. It's so far away. Like,
when's the last time we was in the? Who was it? It was Ten Hag, wasn't it? Was it Ten Hag? Yeah, it would have been Ten Hag. Would have been Ten Hag because we finished under him. Yeah, like that's what it's like. I genuinely like miss. Like, I'm like, all right, man, go to a game. And obviously, I ain't wanted to go to a game for so long. So I'm like, if we get back in the Champions League, I'm like, yeah, let me go to a Champions League game. So yeah, it's being back there and outside of a fan perspective, we need to get used to being back there as a club. I've been saying this. We need to be regulars in the Champions League again. So move accordingly.
Big up. I said not the biggest fan of Bruno, but people need to realize there are no replacements at 10. I'll be honest, yeah. In the modern game, yeah, man need to stop looking for replacements at 10s. There's not really many 10s in modern football. Like modern football's kind of moved past the number 10. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, who's the number 10 at PSG? Like,
that's a free midfield.
Do you know what I'm saying? There's just 3 midfielders that interchange, bro. There's no 10. Like, so this obsession with the 10, yeah, like it doesn't make sense. At the end of the day, yeah, you just have a midfield 3 with 3 men that can kick ball, blood. And then the front 3 score goals and that. Like, that's it. Like, man don't really need to be doing, this is the 10 and that, because specialist 10s don't really exist in the game. Do you know what I mean? Gone are the days where you've got your little creative one matters and your Mesut Ozils, the little small guys, yeah, that are trusted with the sole responsibility of just created for the team. Like, now everyone's got to run, everyone's got to defend, everyone's got to do all of these things, bro. Gone are the days where you could be a specialist number 10. Like, you're you're not really seeing that. Like, do you know what I mean? Not at the top level. And also, like someone pointed out, man said Cunha or Xerxes could play as a 10 or a second striker. You're 100% right. But again, depends on the teams you're playing against. If you're Man United and you're playing against the lesser teams, yeah, at Old Trafford, you can get away with playing Cunha or Xerxes in the 10 behind a Sesko, because effectively it's a 4-4-2. And really, yeah, we're better than these teams. Like, we should be able to
treat them as such. Yes,
we should be able to treat them exactly how we see them, bruv, and play an extra attacker, because we want to create, we want to score more goals, we want to be a bit more bold, we want to be a bit more on the front foot. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, a 10 like Bruno, he's not someone that you have to replace directly. You don't replace a Bruno directly, because how do you replace somebody that just gets the ball and is just trying to get stats, bruv? Like, you can't replace that. That's a personality trait. Do you know what I'm saying?
And it's not about that again. Like you mentioned it there, directly replacing him. That's not it. And there is replacements out there in regards to not someone to replace him how he plays, but someone who can be just as effective for the team.
Well, exactly.
That's what that is. There's thousands of players kicking ball. If the scouts and the recruitment team can't go and recruit someone who's as effective for this team as Bruno Fernandes, everybody needs to be sacked immediately, like without doubt. So there is players out there now. There's not no standouts. There isn't many that I look at 10-wise and go, yeah, him. You got like and you wouldn't sign him, but the Goulet, but like there's few and far between. But if we bring in the two midfielders and let's say it's Maino and two others, and Maino's the one getting forward, I'm cool with that. One thing we've shown is we have enough goals in this team. There's enough creativity and goals with it now. And you're potentially adding in more midfielders and adding in a better attacking fullback in the left back. Let's say it is Balde, for example. He gives you so much more from there as well, because the backs don't do enough going forward. In the modern game, fullback do a lot. Ours don't really going forward. You look at Shaw, Maz, Dalot, there's not really much. There isn't.
Bro,
really
and the thing is, with fullbacks,
you have to delay. You have to be ruthless. Yes, have to be. You want to get back to the top, there has to be a cutthroat. It's not nice.
And bro, what people don't understand about fullbacks, yeah, it's not just the quality on the ball, yeah. It's being able to get up the pitch and offer an overlap, offer a decoy, offer like an option to players, bro. Because like in the game, like when we're playing against West Ham, yeah, when you're playing against a team, yeah, that have so many players behind the ball, you need players breaking into that space here to unsettle the shape. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if everyone's behind the ball, it's harder to break West Ham down. When you've got both fullbacks running into the space and occupying players, and you've got your 10 in between the lines that can receive the ball, your striker in between the lines that can receive the ball. Now, all of a sudden, numerically, yeah, it's a bit more fair. Do you know what I'm saying? When you've got Luke Shaw that don't really want to get to the byline because he's already worrying about getting back. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, these things don't help. Even though he's been good defensively, yeah, in attacking areas, he's not getting forward every time, bro. He might get forward 1 in every 5 attacks.
Bro, you're just not doing enough. And when you look at it, like what the modern day fullback gives you, like people will talk. The thing is, people won't see that, but then praise PSG. Look at what Hakimi and Nuno Mendes give PSG. Look at what they give them going forward.
They give them everything,
bro.
Look
at what they give them, which helps the overall, and they have quality in the central areas. Don't get it misunderstood. When you got Dembele and Kvaratskhelia, you got ballers anyway. And now you've got Kvaratskhelia on the ball with Mendes overlapping. Or you've got Dembele on the ball on the right-hand side and Hakimi's overlapping. Dembele on the ball and Kvaratskhelia on the ball is a problem just by itself. Just them by themselves. And then you're adding in fullbacks. And then you're adding in a Vitina or Ruiz. We need more from our fullbacks now. Because we don't get enough from them. Like, we really, really do. And it's not their fault. I'm a big fan of Maz. It's not his game. So give me at least one side. Give me the left back who's doing that. We've seen what, as much as it pays me to admit it because they're the ops, what Trent and Robertson did for Liverpool. They were key for them, how much they offered that
for sure,
side.
Bro. They were a big part of the system.
Massive. So let's get to that. Let's, like, instead of defensively what they can do, all right, what can they do going forward, which then helps our attack? 100%. That's it. I like Balde. I do like Balde when I've watched him. Yeah,
it's too fluid and balanced. Of course it is, but that's because they don't have an attacking midfield or defensive midfield. They've got 3 midfielders that do both.
Yeah, they just do everything. It's crazy.
Do you know what I mean? And then they don't have a striker. They've got 3 attackers that interchange. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they've built their structure on fluidity and also technical competence. Like everyone's got a certain level of technical competence. So when they interchange, yeah, you're not really losing too much. All three of the midfielders can build up. Similar to when Real Madrid had Cruz, Casemiro, do you know what I'm saying? And fucking Modric, bruv. All of them could drop and get the ball off the defender. Do you know what I mean? Which is important because when you've got all three, it's like they can take turns and they all pose different threats.
Yeah. And that's what you want in regards to it. And also with that PSG side as well. The physicality gets overlooked in their midfield because of the stature of their players. Because they're not 6 foot plus. You know what I'm saying? And they all built like Yaya Torres and Amadou Onana. People overlook it. Yo, that midfield is physical. But we just overlook it. Like it's got acceleration in there. It's got pace in there. Agility, balance is strong. Like them man, like the amount of ground they cover. But we know all about that in regards to the Mano situation because people say, oh, he's not athletic enough. He can't cover ground. No, it's about the team and not just running around out there for running around's sake. So, yeah, go get a left back, 100%. And, yeah, you don't need if Bruno's gone. Again, but that's a decision that's back on the board. What is the plan? If you're saying Bruno's staying, make sure the manager's on board with that. If he's going, then you get him gone, and then you go and add. Do I think?
And then you make sure you know who you're bringing in.
Yes.
If he does go, because him leaving, is great for the balance sheet.
Yes.
But at the same time, unless you're gonna go and replace him with somebody that's gonna come in, and hit the ground running, then what are you doing? Because like I said, I believe that the team needs to keep hold of a few of these 30-plus-year-olds. We can't just be binning off all of our over 30s and then we have an inexperienced young team.
Well, that's why I think they'll keep Bruno.
Yeah.
Because of the midfielders who are all moving, which I think we need 3 there. I don't think.
Yeah, because if you're losing Casemiro and you get Kobe in, you get all Wharton and Baleba in, bruv. All these men are under 25s, blood. So man can't have a whole midfield of just under 25-year-olds.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. And none of them
you just can't. You need at least one senior player, bro. Like same with the defense. That's why I'm all right with Sean Maguire staying because you need a bit of maturity and a bit of age in the back line. Like not necessarily to start, but you need them as part of the squad, bro. Like, you don't want a squad full of under 25s.
No. Because you know what that looks like. We see what happens at Chelsea. We've seen that. This is a prime example. That's a major issue for them. So if you are going to keep Bruno, cool. Like I say, Maguire slashing the wages, not starting every week. I hear it. Just go and get quality surrounding it. Like go and invest that midfield. You've invested in the defense. You've invested in the attack. Now it's time to do the midfield. So go and get the 2 starters to go compete there with Mano and then a younger project player like you mentioned. And then you just go from there. And then you've got the likes of Collier and Kone. Hopefully Agate don't stick around. You can shift him and get his wages off the books as well.
Yeah.
So, and then you never know who else is going to pop up.
Facts. And facts about Dallo as well. It's another one. It's experience. He's been at the club for a long time. So as much as he's annoying, if he's not starting, it's all right, bro. Like Maz should be the starting right back anyway. But
Maz should be.
Maz and Dallo, as right back, as the right backs, there's a good amount of experience. There's a good amount of a level there as well, bro. Like United should really be looking to emulate that all over the pitch, bro.
I like Maz's option. You mentioned experience there, and he's good experience because he's just consistent. Like he's gonna help whoever's playing right-sided centre back. He's gonna help. So let's say it's Euro there. I think he's a big help to Euro on that side because of what he brings. Whoever's playing midfield, whoever's playing right wing, I think he's a massive help. I think he's just that good because you just know what you're gonna get with him. So that's what I would say.
Okay, man said no. I mean, Shaw and Dalot can cut. I want Maguire to stay. Now, I don't think that you should get rid of Shaw and Dalot in one window. I think it's too much experience leaving at the same time. Or the other? Yeah, one or the other. But bro, I would argue that we don't need to get rid of either of them because I believe that we're in a title race next season if we play our cards right. So I would want experienced players, because when you're in a title push, there's going to be times where your main players get injured and you're going to need to be able to rely on somebody. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? When Arsenal didn't win the league that year and they were like, Saliba got injured and all these ones, like, brother, there's always an excuse of someone got injured. And this is why you need ready-made deputies to step in. Do you know what I'm saying?
You mentioned there about we could be in a title race if we play our cards right, get the right cards. That's what we gotta do. This isn't a deal with, you don't deal with the cards you're dealt. You can pick the cards. Make sure we have enough cards so when it comes to later on in the game, we can play cards to stay in the game and win. Like that's where we're at. We know what we're not going into this blind. We know what is at stake. We know. So if we was to get rid of Delo, cool with that and get an understudy for Maz, I just don't think it's I think those two are lucky that there's other major priorities because we're talking about 3 midfielders and a left back. And Dorgu's probably going to be a winger. It's like you lot kind of survive in regards to Delo and Shaw because of the other priorities in the team. Whereas if we didn't need all that, it'd definitely be 2 places I'd be looking at. I'd be saying, go get an understudy and move on Delo and go get a left back and move on Shaw. But
I hear that. But the thing is, when you're building a squad, it is absolutely about priorities. Do you get what I'm saying? So you have to order them due to what's top priority and work your way down. You have to, because this ain't a video game. It's not like man have unlimited funds and we can just release a man from their contract, or do you know what I mean? Put them on a transfer list, and someone comes in and offers us the money we want straight away and we accept it. That's not how football works. When teams know you want to get rid of players, it automatically tanks their market value. So these players have to be attracting interest already for us to get decent amounts of money from them. And the truth is, man can say, they've been here too long. Brother, that's not really anything that we need to worry about. Do you know what I mean? I saw Ryan Giggs come through the academy and be here into his 40s. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care how long a player's at the club. It's, can you do a job for me now? Are you useful to me now? Yes or no? And the answer is yes for both of them. This is the reality. They're useful, bro. Like, they're not my cup of tea. They shouldn't be starting, but they have their uses, bro. And how much is it going to cost me to bring in a player of your quality? Because if it's going to cost me more than keeping you, then it's foolish. Like, I can't be prioritizing getting rid of you.
That's why I said they're fortunate in regards to the priority type of thing, that we need literally a whole new midfield pretty much and a left back. And because now Dorgu, let's say Dorgu had played well at left back, then there would be a case for, hey, move on Shaw and get an understudy. But now Dorgu's done well as a winger. You're now in the forward space. It kind of just leaves Luke Shaw there. So it's like, all right, even if we do go and get a left back, you're still needed. If he is backup as much, because I don't rate either of them, especially Delo, they're backup, cool. I'm trying to see how, I think, was it Ten Hag's first season? I think it was Ten Hag's first season and we barely seen McTominay. That's what I want it to be. It's like, oh shit, such and such is playing. Right, man, you not play. Like, you don't need to be playing week in, week out. No, because you're not going to get everything you want.
Facts. And this is it. This is why Ugarte and Mount have to leave, because they're not useful. Because Mount can't stay fit and he's not up to the level, and Ugarte is just not good enough. So again, man are going on like we can sell like 7 man in a window, blood. Do you know what I mean? And bring in 8 man. Like, bro, football don't work like that. So I'd much rather prioritize getting rid of Mason Mount, who is on big wages, and can free up more money for us to spend, and also free up the number 7 shirt. And then you look at an Ugarte as well, who, even though he's not on big money, the kind of football that we want to play, he doesn't suit that. So he can't play the possession thing. His feet are not good enough. So Ugarte is a hindrance more than anything. Do you get what I'm saying? So them two are a priority for me to get rid of. Why would I prioritize getting rid of a Luke Shaw, who in 4 out of the last 5 games has been solid? And Dallo, as much as I don't like him, 4 out of the 5 games he's been decent. And then on top of that, and then on top of that, he's got experience. He knows the club. And these are the players that you need around the club when you're bringing in young players, bro. Because if you're bringing in young players and you don't have older players to mentor them, and to uphold the standards, then who does that? Who does it? Do you know what I mean? So it's all well and good saying get rid of the older players, but when you lose the culture in the dressing room because you're getting rid of all your older players, bro. Like, Casemiro will be fucking missed if you get rid of Casemiro. And then if you get rid of Casemiro and Bruno in the same window, and Luke Shaw and Dallo, what are you left with, bruv? What kind of dressing room are you left with? Where are the leaders then? Where are the older players that uphold the standards of the club? Where are they if you get rid of all of them? Now you're expecting Kobe Mainu to do the grown man job because he's the senior midfielder.
That's why again it comes back to getting the correct cards. Hopefully De Ligt can get. Because I put De Ligt in that bracket, even though he's only been here a short time, because he's super experienced. I do expect not only him to stay fit, but him to take. Even
Brother, if you get rid of them, man,
players,
Kobe's the senior midfielder, you know, at 19 or 20.
Yeah, he is.
Why would you want that?
Yeah. Unfortunately, he is. That's how just like with Casemiro leaving, what our midfield looks like. It's the problem.
Man saying Shaw's amongst the highest earners. Cool. When his contract's running out, you offer him less money like they offered Maguire less money. Problem solved. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. It's a priority thing. That's why I said I think they're lucky there's other areas that need addressing before them.
Yeah.
That's why. If our midfield was calm, I think they're gone. But because the midfield's not calm, that's where it is. And that's a major overhaul in that area. It's not just one. We're talking 3. We're talking literally 3, and we're talking 2 starters and a potential level starter as well who might be slightly younger. And then you got Maino in there as well, and the left back, which is needed. So like that's where I say that they're lucky. As much as I don't rate them, no, them starting week in, week out. No. In an ideal world, I don't want him here. But guess what? In an ideal world. So deal with it as it is. And if they're here and they're backups, I'm not happy with it, but I'm like, all right, cool. It can run 100%. For a season. It can run for a season, and then I think you go and address it the following summer. That's where I'm at with it.
But that's the order you need to do it in. Because if you look at how this season's playing out right now, you'd be foolish if you weren't looking at it saying, yo, if we had an extra 2 to 3 months, we could well be in this title race. So if we end up finishing, say, 3rd or something like that, why would you not be looking at it like, yo, if we start the season like this, we could be into something. And if you do, you're going to need your experienced heads there.
Yeah, we should be there. Like I look at the daft points we've dropped, and that's what irks me and irritates me even more about what that manager did and what the board allowed the manager to do. It irks me because what could have been? Could have still been in the FA Cup. Do I think we win the league? No, but you mentioned their experience. Being in a title race is valuable experience for these players as well. Because then the next time that could help a year down the line, 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line with them lot. That's where I'm at with it. Because we should be there. When you look at the West Hams and Evertons and Bournemouths and all these daft points we drop, not even the better teams, all these stupid points. It's like, right, if you add on 10 points, we're right there, right in the mix. And that's invaluable experience for all these players. And like I said, 5 years down the line, that could help. It's like because we've been in that scenario. Hence why when I was talking about the Champions League as well, I want the players to get used to being in the Champions League again. Because knockout tie football is completely different to Premier League football.
Thanks.
Completely different. So like get used to that. So yeah, it's not ideal world, but you build and prioritize and you get your 11s better. It should be at the start of next season, it should be Mazarari and a new left back. That should be the starting fullbacks. And if Shaw and Delo back that up, all right. They back that up. They play Carabao Cups, FA Cup games, Champions League if we're already through type of thing. And then you look the following summer and you just slowly get there. That's what that is. That's just me though.
No, facts. I big up the chat. Let's get these likes up, people. You already know what time it is. Man said we only lost 2 of our last 20 league games. I seen that if we win, if we avoid defeat on the weekend, it's 10 unbeaten for us, which is crazy. Jeez. Don't even feel like that.
10 unbeaten. Normally it was 1 win. It felt like 1 win in 10. Never mind, 10 unbeaten. Jeez, all right.
Bro, it's crazy, but this is what I mean. Like, football's weird, isn't it? Because you just go on these little weird runs, and because the narrative's already been set, for every team, it's like, even without looking at the numbers, you just start to get a feel of how everyone's doing and where everyone is, because them numbers seem like they're not right.
Because the thing is, because it was such hell with Amorim, it always felt, because even the wins didn't feel like wins. They were in terms of results, of course, but in regards to actual performances. So we're winning games and be like, yeah, this is shocking, though. This is not a win like off of us playing well. Like, this is not sustainable. That's where it stems from. Because we still, I think he left us, what was it, 2 points off fifth or some shit like that, or 4 points off fourth and 2 points off fifth. So we was right in the mix anyway. But it didn't feel like that because our results didn't match our performances. I've said this. If you've seen one Manchester United game this season under Amrim, you've seen them all. Shocking. And then you see Carrick join and you see a world of difference. Not only is he picking up wins and picking up back-to-back wins, back-to-back. The performance also matches as well. And you go, all right, there's certain to this. We can build from this. Yeah, Villa and Everton beat us in the league. There you go.
Yeah, man. Definitely credit to Carrick and his coaching stuff. And then we just need to see where he leaves us.
Yeah.
And yeah, the previous manager was averaging 1 win a month, bro. And look where we are now. And people still had the cheek to be moaning after the West Ham game. It's
no shame, man. No shame. People
the
moaning.
cheek. It's like you wait till Ruben Amorim's sacked, yeah, and then now you want to have standards, bro.
Now it's standards. Absolute. These people are just fucking ridiculous at this point, man. Words can't even describe, man, like to what it is. Like people were literally Amorim FC over Manchester United FC, and I'm like, why? I didn't understand it. It's not like he delivered any trophies. What did he deliver? What did he do to warrant such just like cult-like backing? But that's their man. Wherever he goes next, you lot, like I already said, you lot go with him.
Hey, big up. Hey, what man say bring Enrique in the summer, bro? Someone put something in the chat earlier saying, there was no source though. Do you know what I mean? And they were talking about basically, they were saying that the United recruitment is split per se. They were basically saying that everyone's kind of got a say in the recruitment. Everyone's got different roles and stuff like that. But they're saying Wilcox, Vivell, and Barada are split. And even though that sounds, in theory, it sounds good, yeah, but Barada ain't really, like, he shouldn't really have a huge say in this.
So when they say they're split, not split on the said decision, they split it in regards to making decisions.
On who they want. Like my man saying Barada wants Enrique, Vivell wants Nagelsmann, Wilcox wants to keep Carrick. But the thing is, Vivell can't really want to bring in Nagelsmann because Nagelsmann's not Premier League proven, and we know that he's not a high enough level manager for me to overlook his lack of Premier League experience, and also his international experience. He hasn't been great. So I don't really care about him. Do you know what I mean? And also, because Vivell, yeah, is biased with the Nagelsmann thing, if Nagelsmann was flopping, yeah, brother, he'll be reluctant to get rid of man anyway, bro. I don't want none of this mates rates thing, bro. I just want someone that's going to come in, do the job, and if they're doing well, they stay. If they're not doing well, you sack them. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And then you look at Barada. Barada's not a football guy, so the fact that he wants Enrique, that's cool, yeah, but your opinion is not really valid in this instance, bro. Do you know what I mean? Just make sure, yeah, that the check don't bounce, yeah, in the summer when we're trying to sign players, bro. That's your job.
And if it is Enrique, make sure that check don't bounce. But this was my concern with this. I don't know, obviously you said there was no source. I can believe this to be true because I've seen previous decisions. I've seen the 2 previous managers. I've seen the Dan Ashworth thing. And this is my biggest concern. Get on the same page. They all need to sit down. I can't believe I'm saying this. All 3 need to sit down and say, this is the way we are moving forward. We want to play this way. We want to play this football. This is the manager. And then the manager should fit in with that. And then that eliminates that because Nagelsmann, Enrique, and Carrick, and obviously Carrick's more of an unknown quantity. But Nagelsmann and Enrique are different. They're not the same profile type of manager. They don't do the same things. So what is the plan? Who are we
football-wise, they're not the same profile. We don't know if they're going to fit in with the structure we have. And also, we don't know if their management styles and their personality styles are going to mesh well with the squad, because you have to think about these things as well. You don't go from like a personable guy like Carrick, yeah, to like a coach like that is not a man manager. Do you know what I'm saying? Because all of the
Galatasaray scored a 5th. Sorry, fam. scored a banger. Bowie 5-2.
What?
Yeah, it's 5-2. Galatasaray, Juventus had a man sent off. Bowie just scored a banger, yo. Just scored a, yeah, he has just rasped it from like 12 yards out, just inside the box. Yeah.
Like, bro, like the bridges that Michael Carrick has built, do you know what I mean? Rebuilt after what the previous manager burnt them. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? For another manager to come in and burn down the place again, it's crazy.
Yeah, and this is why they need to like make like the decisions. Yeah, it was like 8 yards out the strike. That's a good strike though, triangle. Be on the same page. I keep saying this. I've been saying this in regards to it. This is why when people are like, "Oh, do you want Carrick to stay?" I'm like, if Carrick's the guy that they want, pick him now. Be on the same page as Carrick. Never mind them being on it. Make sure Carrick's on the same page as you. If it's Enrique, if it's Nagelsmann, whoever, do they want the same thing as you? Is the thought process the same? Is the player profiling the same? We don't need to in the summer to be having issues about what type of midfielder to go pick. So it's not like, hey, we want one. The manager wants Belieber, and the club's like, nah, go get one. I'm just using that as an example, people, even though it might be. But I'm saying make sure I stress this enough on the same page, because major reason as to why we are where we are right now in the season is because of not communicating and not being on the same page. Sort it out. They need to fix it quick. I don't know if it's true or not, but fix that quick is where I'm at.
Right. I hear it. And yeah, I've heard this about Nagelsmann as well, bro. And I can't lie, bro. He just looks like a bit of a knobhead, bro. Like, yeah. You know, some people you just see them.
Nagelsmann. Enrique, I'm sold on. If you can get Enrique, I'd go get Enrique. But Nagelsmann, I'm not sold on, no.
That's what I'm saying. Like, brother, it's one of them ones where for me, if you're not giving Carrick the job, yeah, you have to do something huge. Like, Nagelsmann ain't big, bro.
He's not.
That's not big, bro. Like, Nagelsmann's not even bigger than Tuchel in the Prem. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna bring in Tuchel, that's gonna make more noise than Nagelsmann. Nagelsmann ain't done shit in England, bro. So
yeah,
he's an unknown quantity, and I don't think that we can afford to gamble. Like, Luis Enrique is not a gamble. He's a proven elite manager. All these other men that we've been linked with, yeah, they're a gamble, especially if, yeah, you're going from a relatively successful Michael Carrick. Because let's be real, yeah, if Michael Carrick, or should I say, when he gets Champions League football, he's going to have one of the best win percentages as a Man United manager, because he ain't lost the game yet. You know them ones. And for argument's sake, yeah, someone in the chat said yesterday or earlier that if we win 8 out of the 12 games, yeah, we should get top 4.
Yeah, so, someone mentioned that, because I think we got like 5 or 6 games at home. So basically, you win all your home games and a couple on the road, and then you're there.
Well, there you go. So if we do that, we've pretty much secured top 4, and his win percentage is going to be crazy, bro. Yes. Because at what? Let's say for argument's sake, yeah, he loses all 4 of them games, yeah, out of the 12. If he wins 8 and loses 4, that's still only 4 games lost, bro.
Yeah, 4 games lost out of however many games, and that's where it's at. It's a statement of intent. If you go, you have to. If you don't keep, Carrick does do well, and you don't keep him, make a statement of intent that puts everybody on notice. It puts the whole league on notice. It puts the players on notice, like, and it puts players you are recruiting on notice. Like, oh, United is serious. Imagine Carrick does finish top 4, doesn't get the job, and then we unveil Enrique. Statement of intent.
Massive, like, but if you do that,
United serious,
and then you unveil Nagelsmann. And then Nagelsmann needs 22 of his own players, and then we start the season getting packed in, bro. Like what happened when we had Ten Hag.
Nah, that's that out. Nagelsmann ain't the guy, man. It's like in wrestling when they be like, oh, the babyface team has got a mystery partner, and it's just some dead guy. Like, no, we don't need that. Absolutely not, man. It's got to be a star. It has to be someone who puts people on note. Like Enrique automatically increases your chances of getting players, because it's Enrique. You don't really have to sell a project. He is the project. Hey, we just hired Enrique. All right, let me just sit down and talk with him. Let's see what he's saying. And he can say, I've won this, this, and this. This is my plans with you, etc. It makes it much easier if it's not Carrick. So if it ain't Enrique, Carrick does well, you might as well keep him. Yeah. Unless some standout pops up from nowhere, because there ain't really too many standouts, to be honest.
100%. You know what I'm saying? So It is what it is, bro. Man said losing 4 the next 12 is 33% losing rate. You're ignoring the fact that
He's
he's won games already.
Yeah, you got to add the 4 out of the 5.
You have to add the games that he's already won. Do you know what I'm saying? Plus the games he won, yeah, when he was in charge previously. He never lost a game for us previously as Man United manager. The brother has not lost a game, blood, in both spells that he's had at the club. So far, he's undefeated, bro.
Yeah,
so
you got to add it. Yeah.
So you have to add it all up, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's still miles clear of Ruben Amorim and them man there. If you've got a win percentage of like near enough 70%,
that's incredible.
Which is what you would have.
That's incredible.
Like, you ain't gonna sack someone with a 70% win ratio, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. 70% is mad.
Like, you're just not gonna do that. So, like, to me, that the only way, yeah, you can get rid of somebody with a win ratio like that is if you have somebody that is undisputed, yeah, better than him. It has to be undisputed.
Yeah.
If there's even a conversation to be had, it's not the right choice.
Yeah, it has to be Enrique. So it is. That's what people are looking at. It has to be. If you're getting rid of him, like, again, someone that makes it right, United is serious, you know. But then that makes a title talk serious. Because you then have the manager in place who everyone looks at and believes can go and do that. There's very little doubt. And then you add in the players as well. You go, all right, cool, United are onto something. But let's see who they decide to go and get. Like, I'm still skeptical of what they do in regards to the management side of things. I don't know what the plan is. I'm not sure what they're looking at. Are they waiting to see what Carrick does? We're going to find out soon enough. But hopefully it ain't too late. Hopefully they've decided it sooner.
This is it. So man said Carrick, style of management and style of players like Don Carlo, Ferguson, keep him. Well, the way he sets up is giving me Carlo Ancelotti vibes, man. And he's very calm, innit? You know what I'm saying? He's very, very calm. A very, very calm coach. And if his behavior remains the same, which it will, because his personality and the results stay the same, you're a brave fucking man. Do you know what I mean? If you're going and telling him, yeah, that he ain't got a job. Do you know what I mean? And not only that, yeah, you're gonna have to deal with the fucking fans as well, bro. Because you can't be serving us up no bullshit after we're seeing some of the best football we've seen, yeah, in the best part of a decade, yeah. And then you're gonna tell us it's over for a Tommy Tuchel or a Pochettino, brother. Are you all right? You know what I'm saying? Don't you fucking dare, bro.
Like, make sure they fucking pattern it. That's where I'm at with it. Excuse my language.
It's the truth, though. I dare you. You know what I'm saying? I dare you to try and come around here with them stinky names. You know what I'm saying? Because even Nagelsmann, that stinks, bro. You know what I mean? Unless Nagelsmann goes and wins a World Cup with Germany, what the fuck has he done in the game? Like, what's he done? He went to Bayern and got sacked, bruv. Yeah, and he got sacked quickly as well, blood. So that means he's shown, yeah, that at a top club in Germany, yeah, in a country that he's rated, he didn't even have the respect to the players, yeah, in order to keep that job, bro. Because I'm pretty sure the players ran him out.
It's because it's very uninspiring. That's the problem with the Nagelsmann one. It doesn't inspire you like, we're gonna go do something. There's nothing to it right there. Whereas if Carrick does well, it's like, if Enrique does it, I'm like, okay. If it is Enrique, so you bring it, I'm like, I see it. Yeah, I trust. I hear you on the Nagelsmann thing.
He got sacked at Bayern, but I'm pretty sure the players ran him out.
Like, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the players were like, yo, this player's a hipster. Get this guy the fuck out of it. I'm pretty sure that's how it went down. He fell out with big names. That's why he ended up getting potted. Do you know what I mean? If there's someone in the chat that can confirm that, but I'm pretty sure off the top of my head, I don't have the best memory, but I feel like the players rushed him out, bro. So if he's not even rated in Germany, bruv, God forbid you come to England, because these men ain't gonna have no time for you.
Nah, you gonna get run out fairly sharpish.
Man said Thomas Muller and Neuer, two of man's compatriots weren't fucking with him. Come on, bro.
Damn, it's a diamond indictment. That.
And he fell out with the board as well. Yeah, no thanks, mate. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Vivell, keep your brethrens over them way there, bro. Not over here.
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
And man said he was just 1 point clear when he was sacked in March, you know. Bro, 1 point clear in March is spooky for Bayern still.
Yeah. That's a bad look.
That's what I'm saying. Man's a hipster. Man was talking about, remember the quotes when he was talking about putting fucking earpieces on the managers and that?
I remember this. What was this? What was he
Yeah,
talking
but I
about?
remember back in the day, he was talking about having earpieces like the NFL thing, bro. It was him. I'm pretty sure it was him.
Okay.
That pussy, will keep this guy away from my team. You know what I'm saying? Man said he pulling up to work on them electric scooters and that. Yeah, bro, nah. Keep this guy away from my team. That man, bro, he's a lord of the mutants. So, yeah, there's going to be none of that. With 7 stars. Look at this. Hold on. What's this? The Nagelsmann with 7 stars, including Neuer, Gnabry in the out camp. Yeah, bro, allow it, man. So the man split the dressing room up. So yeah, nah, no thank you. And we smoked them as well with Ollie as well. Bust his head. We bust up
we
his
did, 'cause he was at
Leipzig team.
Leipzig, yeah, that's when Rashford got the hat trick, wasn't it?
Yeah, bust them up, bro. Listen,
Yeah,
I've seen enough. Keep this you away from my club.
We did, yo. We mashed, yeah, we really did pop them.
Nah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That man had us looking like fucking 2002 Brazil, blood. You know them way there.
I got a hat trick.
Yeah, no thanks. You know them ones there. We're good in it. So it's a no Nagelsmann for me, bro. Like keep Michael Carrick or go and send shockwaves, yeah, through the footballing world and go and get an Enrique, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's the only thing that really makes sense, bro. Because I believe that Carrick is gonna get top 4, and that's not without me. And that's not without me overlooking the contribution of his backroom staff, because they've done their thing. I just think that the blend is just good, bro. The blend just works with Johnny Evans, with Woodgate. Even Ahmad's come out saying how important it is to have people that understand the football club at the club. And obviously that's a dig at Amorim, but also at Ten Hag as well, because Ten Hag throws Ahmad out. And Ahmad's been at the club for a little while now, bro.
So throws Ahmad out, yo, weird.
Yeah. So he's been at the club for a little while. So I think there was a time where Ahmad couldn't get minutes, you know, at Man United, and now every manager picks him.
Yeah, because he's a quality player, and we was talking about Dogu before and what he gives you off and on the ball. Ahmad's the same. He gives you that same endeavor going forward, and normally attacking players of his quality don't want to give you that. But he's more than willing to do the other side of the game, like initiating presses and stuff like that. So yeah, just strange individuals, man. I don't get managers. I'm not gonna lie. Makes no type of sense whatsoever. No type of sense.
Yeah, it's not making sense. You know what I'm saying? But
yo,
man. Hey guys, let's get these lights up. Big up everyone inside, bro. I know we're looking forward to the football this weekend, bruv. Getting the show back on the fucking road, man. It's felt like an international break, to be honest.
Yeah, I've genuinely missed us.
Football's been so shit. Legit, bro. Like for the first time, man, I've actually been allowed to miss football, blood.
Yeah. Yeah, you miss Man United, man. Yeah. It's bad.
You know what I mean? Like we've actually been allowed to miss football, which is sensational because it's been horrible, bruv. Do you know what I mean? It's been horrible. Before, it was like we was getting inundated with football that we didn't want, blood. You know what I mean? And now, it's like finally, yeah, man get to actually miss football. So, you know what I mean? It's lit, to be honest, man. Let them know what you got coming up. Guys, I'll be on Twitch later.
Appreciate it, family. Appreciate it. Hey, big up for having me. I'm trying to look for it now. You lot run up the likes as well. This Benfica Real Madrid game. So I'm actually trying to find it on here and see what's going on. Or is it tomorrow? Have I got the dates mixed up? Let me check.
No, it's today, I think. Is it? Oh no, it might be tomorrow still.
I swear I've got it. Shit, that's why I can't find it. No, it's today. Yeah. Why is it not on the site? Anyway, I'll deal with that. But yeah, over on the Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel, I'm going to do the Benfica Real Madrid watch along. And then I got back on the main channel, Sarcasm City TV, doing a Q&A on that. So I'll be recapping that game, looking ahead to the Premier League games.
Oh, it's on Prime, bro. Yeah, okay.
It's on Prime. That's why. Okay. I was thinking, I was looking for it. I'm like, yo, why can't I find this game? So yeah, Sarcasm City TV on YouTube, Sarcasm City TV Extra on YouTube. Please subscribe to both channels. Blessings again, Rants as well.
Trust me, you know what I mean? And oi, guys, listen, before we wrap as well, blood, there's that videos going around with Sancho today, innit? Like, and I know where people are talking about it. Man was busting joke with Texino in the chat, yeah, and it's like, bro, listen, Sancho's out in Paris with his beanie, innit? And it's one of them ones where, bro, listen, man, have to live and let live, yeah, because, bro, I can't lie. some of the dead snow bunnies we've seen the man them running around with, innit? Like Sancho's head's his head's gone, but broski, I can't lie. If your head is gonna be gone, yeah, at least it's not gone for the deadest of dead thing that looks like a school teacher. You know them ones, because bro, some of the things, do you know what I mean? A man are not, bro. Listen, man, don't need to name no names. You know them ones, but certain Man United man that be with his gal and breaking up with his gal and getting back together with her 500 times. You know them ones, and it's the meatiest of the meaty thing. Yeah, it's like no one's talking about it. You know them ones. So if my man wants to hold hands, you know what I'm saying, and be client of the year, then he can be client of the year, blood. You know them way there, like. I'm just saying, innit? But it's mad. Like, I seen the video today and I'm like, bro, the bro looks happy. You know them way there. So man just have to live and let live, cuz. You know, wait there, bro. Client of the year, my guy, you know. You know what I'm saying? So the game is the game, innit? If it was a dead snow bunny, I think people would care less. You know them way there. Like, it don't matter. Even if he paid at the start, he's not paying now. That's the most important thing, innit?
Big up Sancho, man. Do your thing, Sancho. I did see the video.
The game, cuz. You know them way there.
But I didn't know the context of it. I seen the video because like it popped up on my feed, but
they're out together in the public holding hands and that.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying?
Hey, love that for Jaden. If he's happy, yo, cool. She happy, let him do his thing, man. Hopefully he gets
bro, they were holding hands and that, and it's like, bro, that looks like his gal, innit? So it's still one of them ones where, bro, listen, Nicolas Pepe is playing the best football of his whole career, yeah? And we already know what his thing's on. So because of that, yeah, it's like there's levels, innit? You know what I'm saying? There's levels to this thing.
Hopefully it does help him in regards to the football inside of things. I hope so.
On a scale of 1, yeah, to Nicolas Pepe, yeah, like Sancho's all right, bruv. They leave him alone, innit? You know what I'm saying? She's out there in public with man, so she's claiming him. At least she's claiming man. Do you know what I'm saying? So I can't lie, like the game is a game, innit? Certain men are getting linked to things, man. They're not claiming them. So it's just one of them ones, isn't it, guys? So I don't know. Lessons to be learned on that. Do you know what I mean? Man said man finished the installments, the Klarna payments cleared and that. Now he's allowed to be outside with her, but I don't know, innit? Know what I mean? Man said Maybach had to get her money, bro. The last check had to clear, bro. Now they're outside, but nah, man, free my guy though. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Hopefully he'll get some form now. So yeah, man, the game is the game, people, man. But oh, you lot, run up the likes. Man's over on Twitch in a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? More reaction content. You already know what time it is. And then obviously back for the usual tomorrow, people. Make sure you run up the likes.